Get ready for some cool talk. Presented by Brown's Heating, Air, and Plumbing. With your host, Brandon Brown.
I love that new intro. The music we changed since season 1. That's great. You get to rocking, get you in a good mood. Welcome to Cool Talk on Grove Street FM, the nationally known Grove Street FM. Amazing where it's come, but happy Wednesday, Easter week. Happy spring. I can't believe it's already Easter. So remember, the reason for the holiday.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Amen.
Thankful for the cross and the tomb and everything that happened on Easter. Whether you, I know several people believe, a lot of people believe, a lot of people don't, but if you do, happy Easter. And we thank the Lord. He rose on the third day.
That's right.
And we're blessed for that. And with all the, the terrible news that's always in the world, it just seems like every time you turn the TV on or hear the radio or something, it's always something negative. But hopefully this week you can celebrate. Spring breaks are here. You're being able to spend time with your kids and families, do some traveling and celebrate Sunday. Let's have a good news, good week, good weekend. So I hope everybody, if you're traveling, you have safe travels and then safe spring breaks. But welcome. Yeah, like we said, welcome to Cool Talk. Grove Street, is just blowing up.
Come on now.
Man.
Come on. Seriously.
Every time I come in here, it's like a new update. Now we've added you've added some radio.
All right. So
what's going on? Update these people that are listening.
Man, this feature, this is something I've been wanting to add for a while, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in the app, like we really do try to provide a ton of local content, right? But we are not blind, as you know. Like when you go home, you like to watch Netflix,
right?
You like to watch national stuff, right?
Yeah.
So that's what we want to add value to the Grove Street FM app, and not only provide local content, but provide just endless amounts of everything else. So, like my motto,
stop shop.
That's right. My new motto is life is too short to be bored, right?
That's right.
So, all right. So if you go in the app, right, you download the app.
Yeah.
You go scroll down and you'll see Radio Tuner. This is the newest feature. Okay. And what this is it basically pulls from every online radio database, AM, FM radio stations, any radio station across the world that has submitted their feed to an online directory, which are most radio stations. You go here, you search, type in ESPN, right? ESPN.
Search station.
You just type in ESPN. That's all you need to do. You don't even need to type in the country. Just type in ESPN.
Look at that.
And you get ESPNs from all around. You got New York, Illinois. So this is kind of cool because if there's if you're traveling or if there's a team playing or, whatever, you can find the local affiliates in wherever, Florida, California, Wisconsin, wherever. And also, I'm not advertising it, but if there are any local stations in this area that you want to listen to in the app, search the call sign, like whoever, and they'll pop up. You play them right here in the app, and there you go. And
it's just that quick.
It's that quick, man. So, and what this is it should be over 18,000 radio stations, right? So you literally, for example, if you type in Disney, right? You search Disney, and you'll see how many Disney stations pop up.
Wow. Dream Finder in Orlando.
See? And you play that. Let's here, watch this. Let's do a little, it's always weird doing a live test because you never really know. But
yeah, I've got all kinds of stuff.
All right, so for example, here is.
You're listening to Dreamfinder Radio.
That's awesome. When
I first got here, I was a nobody.
See? So we now have, and the good thing is we pull from these from databases, and so the local stations, they still get credit. Like they get their stream numbers, their advertisements are in there. We're not doing that. All we want to do is provide more content for our users. And I think it's been you've been on the road, and there's been another thing added.
Uh-oh.
So in addition to the radio tuner, which is now in there, if you scroll down to our video channels, right, we now have about 15 like on demand
Video.
radio
Wow.
channels. I mean video
Wow,
channels.
yes.
So like we have, and these are legitimate, like these are not content that's curated by us.
Nice.
These are like television stations that are available. So you'll see we have a law and crime station.
Yeah.
We even have
cartoon class.
we have cartoon that plays the old school cartoons.
Yes.
We have an action movie channel that plays nothing but action movies. So, and these are all curated
Travel.
nationally.
Travel and food TV.
Yep, travel, and we have a old school wrestling spotlight channel.
Wow.
Nice. So I mean, really, honestly,
I mean, come on. If you don't have
like,
the app,
it like really support us because like a
Yes.
download means a lot, but also we really do think you'll find something fun in there. Not in addition to our local shows, we do live, like we're live right now.
Yeah.
And then we have all these music channels. And then if you still like, man, I was just whatever. When we go to the Outer Banks, there's a radio station I listen to that I love. Well, now go to the radio tuner.
Yeah.
And
you
search
can listen
in.
to it right here.
You can listen to it here.
Right.
And yeah. So really, if you
when
can't
you're
find,
and that's the hardest thing when you're traveling.
yes.
As you leave an area, if you don't have Sirius
Yep.
XM or you're on
Yep.
FM radio, you can hook this into your CarPlay, and you can listen to your favorite radio station while you're traveling. You don't start getting staticky, and then you're
No.
searching, and you can listen to it while you're driving. It's free.
It's free.
It's
And
free because you don't have to pay like a Sirius XM or
No.
subscription.
And here's the good thing. And I'm not downing other stations. I know that other stations have just their feed in there and that's all they do. Listen, this app, we don't care. We just want you in our app, listening to our local podcast, watching our shows, watching national shows. But listen, if you want to listen to another radio station that's in this area, listen in our app.
Yeah.
And then you find other stations. So you're not just married to our stuff. Like we know that like there's other things out there.
Awesome.
So now you can listen to anything. So there you go.
Download it, share it with your friends, share it, download it. It's free.
It's free.
We're not. Woody's not charging. There is a subscription now that gives you some bonus. But
if you want a Plus membership, what that does is some of the shows have other content like Life, Liberty, Happiness.
Yeah.
You still get the first hour of the show for free, just like it's all in the local podcast. However, that show has a dedicated listener base, and they've decided to add another hour. But if you want to listen to that second hour, you have to be a Plus member. And that's only $1.99 a month.
They're here 2 hours.
2 hours.
That's a long show.
It is,
Man,
but
that's great.
It flies by. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm sure. I just finding the content for that each week. That's a lot of homework.
Yep, they put a lot of work into that.
They do
show.
a great job. They do. So listen to it, and also good news for this area and for this studio. Today is if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, the 100th episode of Talk Local
to Me
at noon.
It's a big show. It's a big show today.
Yeah. And she invited me. I may be back for some.
Come on back. Come on,
because when she first started, we started I started, and then I got Heather and excited about it, and she took off and loved Talk Local to Me. Grew. So she invited me. I may be here for some of the show. I'm gonna see what my schedule looks like, so I can come and try to slide in for that. But it's a big show, so if you're already on the app and listen now, all you do is just keep it up. Listen live at noon, from noon to 1. And speaking of that, I think we haven't been every week, but today should be my 95th episode.
I tell you what,
so we're
I'm gonna have
another podcast that's going to reach a top 100 show here soon at Watts Creative Studio, Grove Street FM. So that's a big accomplishment.
Man, you all look at that.
Big. This is 95.
Come on now. All right, so. Listen, in the podcast world,
5 weeks.
Just so everybody knows out there, right? So when you start a podcast, if you make it, the first goal is to make it to 7 episodes, right? You make it to 7, that's an accomplishment, right? After that, another milestone is 25. Most podcasts, like the majority of podcasts, never make it past 7 episodes. If they make it to 25, they're doing good. To make it to 100, which almost like you are our oldest or longest running show, and Heather, and like you, so to make it to triple digits,
that's awesome.
Is unreal. So
awesome.
congratulations to all of these
Yeah.
hosts.
And
They put in the work.
and the local supporters here, because everybody here, we're here local. We're promoting local, all our local businesses, small businesses across the nation, but especially here in Central Virginia. And what am I smelling? It's strawberry. Is Casey putting on some lotion or something?
She's spraying something around.
I mean,
she's
like I just walked in Bath and Body.
She's making it smell better in here.
It's like Bath and Body Works in here now. Are you selling candles out there?
If it smells like Woody, it smells like beef jerky, Diet Mountain Dew,
and I got some Reese's. Yeah, I brought you some Reese's today.
That's my cologne.
But it just hit me like a wave. While I was talking, I was like, "So what is strawberries?" But I was off track. No, but 95. So in 5 weeks, we'll have to advertise our 100th
Cool
show.
Talk 100th episode.
I'm gonna have to bring out the top 5 or top 10.
Yeah.
Let's say the top 5 or top 10 either moments or most discussed things on our podcast for the last
I think we might
episodes.
Maybe we can do it.
And I'll have to have
in the Emirites.
Yeah, they'll be here. Number one is we rank in the top 5 podcasts and over in the Emirites, and then we were in the top 50 of some of the top 10% or something podcasts for a while.
Cool Talk is still in the top 10% of podcasts.
Yeah,
and y'all, I mean, do y'all realize that's a huge accomplishment?
That's like millions and millions of podcasts.
I mean, that's like there are how many podcasts in the world? It's unreal. Like,
so we've been ranking and I don't know how, because 10%. I don't really talk about anything important people would want to hear about, I guess.
Top 10%. I mean, think about that. All right, and let me here's some numbers. Top 10%. Right. Let me get you some.
And I don't know why. I mean, people must be bored. I don't know if I'm that excited, or maybe because we were on Fox and Friends a few times. Maybe we've picked up some listeners.
Don't you sell yourself short now. All right, let's see. How many podcasts are there globally? All right, hold on one second. Let me see.
Oh, man, let me guess. Let me see if I'm close. I'm going to say 2.4 million.
Okay, well, as of 2023, there are over 5 million podcasts with over 70 million episodes.
Wow.
So you are in the top 10%.
Wow. That's crazy.
What does everybody think about that?
That's crazy.
Come on.
Thank you. Thank you for listening and coming back. That's wise, because people come back. You subscribe. That's one good thing about the app. You can go to all the podcasts that are there and listen, and you don't have to go through your Apple and all that. You can subscribe, hit the link, go right to it and subscribe. All of the podcasts here at Watts Creative Studio, Grove Street FM.
We make it easy.
Yeah.
We make it really easy for our lineup.
So you can just go to that app and listen to our shows. So our 100th episode, that'll be in 5 weeks. I need to look at the date.
And listen, there's another big thing for Brown's Heating and Air that just happened. Right. So not only are we at 95 episodes and in the top 10% of all podcasts globally, right? But y'all just launched a new website.
Yes.
You have a brand new website right now.
Drum roll.
Right. Drum roll. I wish I had the sound. It's the same address as the old, but it has been updated.
Please check it out.
I mean, honestly, y'all, come on. I mean, they are just on a roll.
And thank you for Watts Creative Studios. Woody has, in case they have taken over our social media, our advertising, our website. It is fresh. It's new. It's so much stress off our plate. So if you're local and need somebody to help you with that, please call them.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's been great to work with them. Email them something. It's changed. I know. So go to brownsheatingair.com and check out their work. I mean, that's all you can do. Check it out.
Yeah.
And let us know what you think of it. There's a link there for Cool Talk.
Yep.
There's a link there for our giveaway. All about Brown's Heating, Air, and Plumbing. So join the membership if you haven't yet. There's membership details in there. We have financing for new systems. It's getting ready to get hot, so you're gonna need your system checked. Or if you need a new system, please come to that. Get your discounts, or if there's any coupons, things like that, we'll have listed on there. But definitely check out our website and see if you like it. brownsheatingair.com.
Easy to navigate.
Yeah, easy. It's so I love it.
And all right, last thing, and then I'm gonna shut.
Oh, you fine.
All right, so listen. Stay tuned on television soon.
Oh,
you're going to see a new Browns commercial.
Yep,
coming up soon.
We launched one about 2 months ago.
Yeah, 2 months ago.
Our newest commercial. We got another one that should be launching, I guess, this week or next week in rotation with it.
Yep.
that Woody did for us. So yeah, you'll see. We like
A lot
to
of
get
new
different content.
stuff.
A lot of new
A
stuff.
lot of new.
And we got more commercials to make.
Oh my gosh, we got plenty in the bank
Yeah,
to that are in the editing files, in the editing stage, and the website. There's so much. There's so much going on.
so today is April 5th.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. May 10th will be my 100th episode. Ooh, on with a 10, 1-0. That's pretty cool. 1-0. So May 100th, the date of May 100th will be our 100th episode.
Wow.
May 10th, we'll add a 0 just for advertising.
Yeah, we'll just do
cool purposes.
Yeah.
But we got to make that a big day. Big day.
I like at your spinoff pocket. Cool purposes.
Cool purposes.
Cool purposes.
But that'd be cool. And we all, you know what? We need to do a documentary.
We're
working on a one of those documentaries, like reality type TV show things, like in the life in the small business owner. And I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna make it work. We got to make it work. A lot of
we're gonna get that on the books.
Just uncut. This is how it is. I mean, this is how it is running a business and trying to keep up in the life of a small business owner and my, where I began and how we got to where we are. I think would be really neat. Something really neat as a project, and me and Woody are working on that. So hopefully soon we'll have, we'll get a plan going, and he can ride around with me. I don't know if he'll want to do that one day, but most time I'm in the office.
I ain't gonna be able to keep up.
Day we're going to ride around,
I'm not good.
Talking, maybe see, where I went to school and elementary. We'll have to do a bunch of video and things.
I'm not going to be able to keep up with this guy. Like, this guy's all over the place.
We got to go. Man, make some. We'll have to make some appearances somewhere.
Y'all really do. Y'all have a lot going on. It really. I mean, think about all that we just listed here. Like, and think about everything. And plus, you do have a business with how many employees now?
25
employees. Like,
yeah. And I'm gonna tell you, if you're listening across, no matter where you're at, if anybody ever told you before you went into business for yourself it was easy, they were, now they were. It was not. It's never easy. Easy is giving up and just working for somebody and just accepting that you're just going to be an employee the rest of your life. Small business owners. It's a small number in America, really, compared to all the businesses and the corporations and stuff. But a small business, the mom and pop shops, the small business people, it amazes me that the people that just don't realize how much it takes to keep a business going,
mentally, financially,
and people and people have this false thinking that every small business owner is just rich and got it made. Nope. And that ain't the case. I mean, if you're making money, and you could probably make the same money you're making as a small business owner working at Chick-fil-A, $20 an hour.
Absolutely.
And not have the stress. And that's not the point of being a small business. It's a point of making a difference in people's lives, a difference in your community. And that stress and the things that come with running a business, you take it because of the good rewards at the end. And that may not mean you're rich in money.
Yeah.
You may be rich in just life. You're rich in your time. But if you've never owned a business, these just help support. You don't know how much it means when you walk into a small gift shop, let's say here in Bedford, handmade things made from scratch. And you go in there and yes, you buy it and you may spend $5 more than you can get it at Walmart.
Yeah.
But you don't know how much that $5 more means by getting a customer to somebody in small business.
There's not a night that I go to bed where I'm not thinking about my clients, business.
Yeah.
So I mean, imagine all these small business owners. Like, I mean, we take it with us.
We've been in business since 2006.
Yeah.
You're 18. I even have office managers and field supervisors of each department running things.
Yeah.
And I swear to you, there is not a night that me and my wife's vice president, Dara, that we're not at home after dinner talking about how to improve things or an issue that's going on or something. And you're laying in bed and I don't think I've had a full sleep in 20 some years.
Exactly.
Even on vacation, you're thinking of something. You wake up at 2 a.m. Oh my gosh, I forgot to do this.
Yep.
And that's just the life of a business owner. But you're also, once you have employees, your responsibility and what you have to do is increased
Yeah.
tenfold because you want to make sure they're making a living, they're happy, they're paying their bills. So kudos to everybody that's small business owners. I know it's hard. I know it's not easy. It's a lot to go through. It's a lot that people don't see in the back end. And once you start really doing it and diving in and knowing how a business runs, insurances, loans, everything that comes in with your overhead, payroll, and what you have to make. Some businesses you got to break down what we need to make per day just to stay open.
Yep.
And things are going up. There's a lot of areas like in Lynchburg. I know for one, they're talking about the budget now and maybe in trying to set the real estate taxes and prices, which is going to raise people's rent and people trying to be in business. So that means the product's got to go up to cover that. Hopefully we don't, you don't lose businesses and things on top of that, but all that plays in play. I know it's easy just to go to a big box store, Amazon, all that, and that I'll do it too. But I always try to stop, especially when we go like traveling. I love going to these small beach towns that are middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
And there is no wings and eagles and things. It's Grandpa Joe's beach wear or something, and you walk in and know that's all he has to keep in business. So I love going and seeing that when I'm traveling and shopping in those places and keeping them business.
That's right.
It means a lot. So
that's right.
We thank everybody that's been business, customers of Brown's Heating, Air and Plumbing. It does make it, the economy does make it difficult for bigger businesses like us to compete with the smaller ones. There's a lot of small businesses coming to play but I would say that you make sure you do your research. Saving $500, $600 now to use someone smaller over a company like ours who have been here since 2006 and plans to be here until I retire and plus farther, makes a difference because we stand behind our work, we show up, and if just make sure you do your research so you don't get somebody to come in and do your job, save you a little money, and then if you have an issue in 6 months, you can't get them back on the phone.
And then it's going to cost you even more. You got to get it fixed, and then you got to wait. And then we were talking before the show started. The man himself right here feels that it's going to be a hot summer.
I think it is.
And you know what that means? That means your unit is going to break down.
Somebody's
probably
break
the day before. It's going to be 102 degrees outside, and you will wish you had it serviced right.
Right. Service right, or you call the company you know is going to be there 7 days a week. When you call, we come.
And you're still running a spring special.
Yeah, we extended
this month.
Year. We extended it this year a little longer.
Yeah.
To give people a chance that have forgotten to do it. And it's $79.
Yep.
Till end of this month.
As
long as you call this month and book it, even if we come in, after April and we come in May, but you need to call now and book it. Get that discount. Clean your units. Change your filters because it makes a world of difference in the way your systems run.
And I was we went to film you cleaning a unit out at your office, right?
Yeah.
And I actually got to see how they did it. And you should see. And this was a good. You look on the outside. And it looks fairly new, right? Like the unit you have there.
Yeah.
And then he took it off and then he cleaned it out with a solution. And you would not believe the stuff that just is rinsed out. So like, imagine at your house. When was the last time that you actually, like it had water cleaned out or anything?
And outside's really bad because you cut grass. You got all this dust and pollen. And when your unit comes on, it's just like a car. Fans on the top sucking air through that unit. And it just sucks everything around the outside. And if you're not rinsing that out so the air can go through it efficiently, your compressor's working harder, your system's going to go out quicker. So you got to get it. $79, trust me.
Worth it.
Is we don't make money on it.
Yeah.
I'll promise you that. We do not make any money on the $79. Our job is to get into your house, get it clean, make sure you're right, but also just establish a relationship.
Yep.
That's the number one goal. Is us establishing a relationship and a trust that you have somebody to call and it's going to come out and do the job right and take care of you and be an honest and integrity company for you to call even when it breaks down or needs replacing. So that $79 pays a little fuel and some labor, but honestly, if after they're there 2 hours cleaning your system. We're not making any money on it.
No.
So all the companies advertise. I know it's specials, but give us a call. Check out the website, the membership tab, our new website. That's great. We didn't have a membership tab there before. We do now, so you can see all the benefits that come with a membership, and the stuff that we take off your plate that you don't have to worry about, because we're going to worry about it for you and keep you cooling in the summer. So check out the new website. We got all kinds of new stuff. So if you're making a list, you got to make a list. Number one, tell your friends, download the Grove Street FM app.
We'll call this the cool list.
Yep. The Cool Talk
With 3
list.
O's.
The 3 O's. Here we go. 3 things.
Yep.
Download the Grove Street FM app. Go to brownsheatingair.com. Check out the new website.
Yep.
And number 3, call us and book your cleaning special before it runs out.
Got to do it. Do it.
That's
now.
only 3 things.
You're going to blink
Easy.
and April's going to be gone.
Easy.
Go on and do it now.
And Easter's here. So
Already. I mean, think about that, everybody.
And today is going to be close to 90 in April. I don't know.
Listen, I have said this, and I'm not just saying this because Brandon's in here. I'm saying this from experience. When we first moved in our house, we had 2 fairly new-ish units, upstairs and downstairs. They were not that old. Now, they were not name brand. We don't know who put them in there, but we moved in. We were in for 7 years, right? All of a sudden, they just started having trouble. And I started calling Brandon. And then it was like, I made the mistake one summer on the upstairs unit and waited. I was like, man, I need to get this thing, sir. I don't want to do it. I'm whatever.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden it hit one day, right? We had everything hit. The air went out upstairs. The temperature was hot, and it just changes everything. And all it would have taken, hey, Brandon, can you come over? Can you take a look? And then by then, I'm not saying you didn't make time for us, but y'all have other calls that you have to go on.
Yeah, you get there. Yeah, and you get there fast.
Yeah,
and as soon as possible. And that's what our goal is to have. That's why we have multiple employees, to have multiple options to get you conveniently and fast. And we also offer we're the only company in the area that offers, if your air condition breaks and you have no other resource for air, whether another level or it's your grandma and the elderly and they got to wait for parts or a system, we offer complimentary. My service tech will go to the shop and grab a window unit and put it in one of your rooms in your house for free until your unit's up and running. And we're going to provide some kind of air so that you're comfortable, at least in a room or an area, so you're not suffering with no air conditioning until we fix the problem.
If they don't call you, it's going to hurt my feelings. And y'all don't want to upset me. Y'all don't want me crying upset.
Do not get Grover.
Don't get Grover upset. Really.
Before we go, one quick thing I did want to bring up. Tomorrow, April 6th from 10 to 2 at the Bedford area YMCA inside is the job fair.
Yes. Over
35 businesses are there looking for people. If you're looking for a job, go to the job fair. Tomorrow. This is tomorrow on the 6th from 10 to 2. Bedford area Family Y. I don't know if there's anything else you see. There's.
I know they. There's a ton of
Aflac.
Yeah.
Bedford County Communications, Nursing Home, Public Schools, the sheriffs, the Water Authority, Chick-fil-A, Centra, Coleman Adams Construction. You've got English Construction. You've got Town of Bedford, One Force. There's a ton of it. If you have any kind of resume or you're looking for a job, make sure you show up to this. And talk to people, learn what you can make, and give them your information. So maybe you can get a job. Good luck with it. And tune back in at noon. Talk Local to Me 100th episode. Congratulations, Heather. Maybe I'll be back.